What's going on? Chris is here, but he's quiet. He told me to do the intro. So
I'm not going to talk at all. The whole show.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Welcome to the best show on the internet. Popcorn Chicken. Where we talk about a bunch of
Popcorn
bullshit.
chicken.
Wait, we're on the internet?
Popcorn Chicken. Boom. Intro. Subscribe. Woo! One of you sons of bitches unsubscribed when we hit 1,500. You
Let's
son of
go.
We literally got to 1,500 yesterday, and now on someone's unsubscribed.
Somebody saw that.
Yeah,
they're like,
you
I'm not
saw
letting
that.
While we're live,
Number 1,500.
we need to get back to 1,500.
Let's go.
calling
right
you
now.
out.
Hit the like button too, because there's like so many people watching, but you guys only like 5 of you hit the like button. Come on.
Yo, there's 5 people watching. So they're doing
we
well.
have like always like 100 people
Right.
watching.
Just, I love that. You used to go, intro.
Just in case they didn't know, this is the intro. So, first off, I know we don't do what we watched on this
No, we're not allowed to.
Wednesdays. I have to shout out a tiny mom and pop shop, Walmart.
Never heard of it.
Yo, look at this bitchin' Millennium Falcon shirt I
By the way,
bought.
yeah.
Whoa.
Go that way.
Look at this. Millennium Falcon. It's got Star Wars on each shoulder.
That's awesome.
That's a lot of Falcon.
How much? $10?
I was like, yeah, it was like $16.
See?
Should have bought a ton of them.
And wait, oh, I got a Scorpions one too, like
Nice.
a baseball crew neck. It was a good day.
That is awesome.
That is a nice shirt.
Sometimes
I like
Walmart is,
well, they have some
banger.
great Marvel stuff too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Deadpool, Wolverine.
they had a shitload of Deadpool ones.
yeah.
So what's ever been up to
Well-
other than shopping at Walmart?
I've got some stuff to talk about today. As you can see from the thumbnail, we have the turning of the page possibly for Marvel.
Ooh,
Some news has been dropped.
Bum, bum, bum.
So we'll get into that. You got some news to talk about and all things pop culture.
Yep.
It's going to be a good show.
Yep.
A lot of cool stuff to talk about. So hang out
We're
with us.
in between shows.
Yeah.
What's the next show we're going to watch?
Silo, isn't it?
Yeah. Or doesn't the Penguin come out before that?
Oh, maybe.
There's
gotta
some stuff
decide.
coming out in September. Yeah,
Ooh.
for sure.
One news thing, Justin, you'll like this.
Oh,
End of August is Only Murders in the Building. Season
hell
4.
yeah!
Is that the one with...
Steve Martin, Martin
Yeah,
Short.
yeah.
You
and
guys have
Selena.
been fans of that for a
Yeah,
while. Yeah.
I love that show.
Nice.
Anyways, we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yes, some cool news, to talk about. But we're gonna start off with this week in Hollywood. Not this week in centuries, like Justin did. But this week in Hollywood, we got some
I'm
birthdays.
doing the background music.
Right.
No,
Why not have any? No.
I think it's better if one of us just does it.
That's true.
We don't need no background music.
No.
We got some birthdays.
Whoa!
We'll do some birthdays. Happy birthday to Hulk Hogan.
Brother,
Trump
Brother.
supporter.
hard.
Brother.
How old is he's got to be?
Come on, guys.
Oh my God.
Let me know in the chats how old
Hulk
is
Hogan.
Hulk
78.
Hogan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
78.
I'm going with 81.
81.
Yeah.
Wow. The Hulkster
Mhm.
has been eating his vitamins because he is 70 years old.
7?
7?
70.
Where was Kiwi to guess he's 7 years old?
7 years old?
Yeah.
Or 120 or something. Well, he either goes really low or really high.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another one here. Let's do Joe Rogan, the biggest podcast on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Spotify has begged him to stay on, but I've heard news that he's going to be expanding out to other platforms now.
Really?
too. Yeah.
He's going to leave.
The exclusiveness for Spotify is ending.
Mm.
Oh, his contract's coming out.
Yeah, because I've seen some videos already, full-length videos already on YouTube from his podcast. They're older; they're
Yeah.
about a month or two older, but they've been putting it up on the YouTube, so which leads me to believe that the contractual obligations to stay on Spotify is coming to an end or already has.
What does
Or
he
maybe
make?
he'll sign a multi-billion-dollar deal with YouTube.
He makes a crap load of money.
Well, Spotify paid him $100 million
Yeah.
Just to start?
just to stay there.
Wow.
Yeah, $100 million they paid him. Plus, remember, he also has a comedy act that he goes touring.
Yeah, he's
he
got
just,
he's
he
got
just had a special come out a couple days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Net-
yeah,
there's
on
one on
Netflix.
Netflix, and I haven't watched it.
Yeah, and then he also works for the UFC.
Right.
He's a commentator, and they pay him a boatload of money
Yeah.
to do commentating, right?
Wow.
So
So
he's got
Wow.
a bunch of. He's got what? He's either he's heavily involved with Alpha Brain and a bunch of other supplement companies and stuff.
Mhm.
making
Yeah,
shitloads
yeah,
of
he's-
money doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah, AGI, whatever it's called, or AIG or something. The drink.
Oh, the Athletic Greens.
Yeah, Athletic
AG1.
Greens. That's it. Yeah, AG. And then he also he's moved from California to Houston, Texas. Set up shop there now. He also owns a comedy place there as well.
Oh, the mothership.
Yes.
It's like a stand-up.
Yeah, stand up and
Oh.
invites a lot of, and then after the invite, he also has them on their podcast. So he does a lot of giving back to all these up and coming comedic acts, right?
Sure.
So which I think is cool because he talks about how he struggled, living out of his car, being dirt poor growing up. Like he had his struggles and he had to grind his way to get to where he is. And his big break was Fear Factor and News Radio.
Oh yeah, Fear
Yep.
Factor. Forgot about
Yeah.
that.
He actually talked on a podcast, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, how Fear Factor ended because
Mhm.
they did something they weren't supposed to do.
Oh, was he a producer or was he just a host of that?
I think he was a host. I'm not
He
sure.
must have maybe moved into.
Yeah. Well, they did something that it got canceled because of that. They had donkey sperm.
Well,
Well,
they
who
always eat
who
old
doesn't?
testicles.
And they had to contestants had to drink them.
Oh,
And they had the bucket loads of it.
really?
Yeah.
That's the wrong way to drink it.
And Joe said to them, Joe's like, "You sure we want to do this?" And the show got
It's
canceled.
fine.
So
Weird.
yeah, it
Oh,
got
my
canceled. And yeah, anyways, but
It
I
was
mean,
the wrong kind of sperm.
Yeah.
how
Not
old
donkey
is
sperm.
we got out of sidetrack here? How old
Right.
is Joe?
Oh yeah,
57.
I
totally
totally
forgot
forgot
about
what we were
that.
talking about. Yeah, I'll say 50.
Speaking of birthdays and donkey shows or whatever,
55.
55, and you said 57.
Yeah.
What does
Yeah.
chat say? Chat has been very quiet. Oh,
donkey
Kiwi's
dong.
here. Kiwi's here. He is 56. You guys missed it right
Oh,
down the middle.
Oh, right in the middle.
Right
Yeah.
down the middle.
Oh, wow.
56. Happy birthday
There he
to
is.
Happy birthday to Chris Hemsworth. How old is good old Chris?
Ooh,
38.
Thor.
Thor. I was watching the Avengers on the weekend. The movie. Wasn't actually watching it. 37.
Chat, how old is Chris Hemsworth? You said sorry, 37?
The eldest of the Hemsworths.
Yeah. What did Deadpool say? Oh, my least. Didn't he say something about my least likable Chris when it was
Yeah.
Chris Evans?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Kiwi says 4.
4.
Before that, he also said 209.
Yeah, for Rogan.
Well, how old is Thor? Thor's like what?
Thousands.
I don't think he's that old, but Chris himself is 40 years old.
Huh.
Not bad,
Not
right?
bad, no.
Pretty young.
Yeah.
I mean, what is Robert Downey Jr. like? 50s?
Oh,
Probably.
Easy 50s, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I mean, Chris, not bad. He'll be Thor, I guess, for a bit as long as they want him.
Are they making a Thor 5?
Mhm.
Really?
Well, there's talks about it. Haven't
Right.
confirmed anything yet.
Hmm.
Happy birthday to Antonio Banderas.
We talked about him last week.
Did you?
I mean, I think I mentioned him as a joke once.
Oh, okay. Antonio, how old is Antonio?
59?
I think he's older than that. I think he's 69.
Eh,
I just like to say
Nice.
69.
that's a sex number.
Sorry, we are talking about donkeys before.
Anyways, Thor is 1,500 years. No, Dar says.
Yeah.
How old is Antonio?
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio. He is 63.
Okay. I just thought he was older than that.
He looks older now, though,
He does.
right?
He does.
I saw him in that movie with Uncharted movie.
Yep.
He looked old.
Yeah. He hasn't done other than that. What has he done lately though?
He's still living off all that Spy Kids money.
Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Those are easy cash in checks, right?
Yes, totally.
This week in Hollywood events wise, in 2018, China bans Winnie the Pooh.
Yep.
It was a
Why?
Christopher Robin. It's because China banned the release of Winnie the Pooh movie because Christopher Robin, after character used to mock Chinese President Xiao Jinping.
Yeah, so Xiao Jinping everyone just called him Pooh Bear or Winnie the Pooh as like a slight. And so then they're just like, okay, fine, you can't watch Winnie the Pooh now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, because they always said that he looked like Winnie the Pooh, and then he took such offense to it being.
Why would you
being
get offended?
Likened to a cuddly, lovable
Yeah.
bear that he's just like, no, fine, you're going to jail if you're gonna call me a lovable bear. How dare you?
This week, this will excite you too. This week in 2022, Barbie passes 1 billion.
Whoa!
1 billion.
Why would that's supposed to excite me?
Yeah, you guys were happy to watch that movie, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
There you go. So it passed 1 billion
Wow.
with the B.
It's a lot of billions.
That's a lot.
This week in Hollywood, let's see here. Let's do this one here. In 1998, the American spin-off Whose Line Is It Anyway, starring Ryan Stiles, Colin Mockery, and Wayne Brady, debuted on ABC. I love this show so much.
Mhm.
Is it still on?
I don't know, but I watch it on Reels.
Yeah.
Lana from did you ever watch Archer?
Yeah, I know you're talking The Voice.
Yeah, she
she's the host.
hosted it.
Yeah, she's the host.
For a long time.
What was her name now? You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I love that show so much. I love the improv. It's so good.
Yeah. It's amazing what they come up with. I mean, the casts changed. They used to take that on the road, do like live shows.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Aisha Tyler.
Yeah, Aisha, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was from she was in Friends and
Yeah.
a bunch of other stuff.
This week in 2015, Robert Downey Jr. named the world's highest paid actor by Forbes magazine, earning $80 million for 4 non-Hollywood actors made the top 10 only.
Now he's making more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, 80 million is what he earned. He's making 80 million per movie now.
If more than that, probably.
Probably even shares.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not worth anything, but still.
Yeah.
Because Disney down the toilet. And we'll talk about that.
It's crazy the career that guy's had.
Remember, he was found drunk, passed out on a lawn, right? At his lowest point.
Yep.
And now he's got people drunk, passed out on his lawn,
Oh, how
waiting for him to come out.
turns of tables.
Yeah, so that is This Week in Hollywood.
I wanted to just bring up my lunch. I mean, no.
Actually, I got one more.
Okay,
I,
go.
I think it needs to be talked about. This week in 1985, the adventure comedy film Pee-wee's Big Adventure
Oh,
starring
Yo,
was
Love
released.
that movie.
I was singing tequila and doing the dance all week this week.
Rest in peace to Paul.
Yeah.
Plus his show he had. The show
Oh
he
my
had was
god,
so good.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh yeah.
I had that on the box set of DVDs.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean this in a fun way, but do you think he was hopped on something
No,
to do that? Because that energy is great.
you should.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen his like first stand-up specials?
No, I have not. No.
It's the same character. Like he was just a props.
So
comic.
that's just him? Like
Yeah.
always on in front of camera.
Yeah.
That's
like
crazy.
you see him
So a la Robin Williams.
kinda.
Because Robin could turn it on and off in
Yeah,
a,
yeah,
in a
yeah.
For
switch.
sure. For sure.
But like when you see interviews with him talking about the character, like he's a normal dude.
Yeah.
Little
Mhm.
quirky, but like not.
It was almost weird to watch him normal.
Yeah.
We're so used to him as Pee-wee. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's yeah. And the people don't realize who else was on that show, Pee-wee's Playhouse. Lawrence Fishburne,
Lawrence Fishburne was
Wow.
Cowboy Curtis.
Phil Hartman.
Yep.
They had tons of people on. It was just like the
Hi, kids.
yeah Cherry, all
Oh.
the things, everything.
Phil was actually with Joe Rogan in News Radio.
Oh
yeah?
yeah.
I remember watching that show. I liked that show quite a bit.
I wanted to talk. I think we should do this because we're here Thursday nights. We should just kind of talk about what movies are dropping this week.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
So
A theater near you in North America.
yes, exactly. Now, we've talked about this before, and actually it's been getting some not very good reviews, and that's Borderlands.
Not very good reviews.
Not very good. Is that bad English?
You mean the worst reviews?
Yes.
It went
is-
from a 0%
right.
to a 3.
But guys, they're getting review bombed.
No, they're not. It's a shit movie. Also,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Also-
being sarcastic. When I'm saying
also the guy who made the animatronics for the robot
Yeah.
didn't get credited.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me, okay, so this is based on a game, right?
Yes,
Do
game
you-
series. There's like
Yeah,
5
yeah,
or
yeah.
6 of them.
You've played this?
All of them.
It's
Okay.
hugely popular.
It's an amazing game.
Okay.
So much fun. The
Yeah.
writing and comedy is so great.
Yeah.
The annoying characters are annoying on purpose, and they piss you off, and you just want to kill them. So then you have fun just blowing up the annoying robot. The annoying robot is voiced by Jack Black.
Right.
And yeah, I just from the previews, I was just like, yeah, this doesn't look fun.
I just didn't. When I watched the trailer, I'm like, what is this? Like, but I mean, the cast looks great. Like Kate Blanchett, and
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, and
Yeah.
Jack Black, and
Anytime she
Jamie Lee
has skinny
Curtis.
jeans on, it's a good time.
You think, right? It's hard to mess
Yeah.
that up.
Skinny jeans are tight.
what's the
spandex.
premises then?
The
Tell me what's-
premise is it's a post-apocalyptic thing, and
sort of like Fallout.
yeah, kind of, but less bad.
Funnier.
It's all comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're a vault hunter. There's this old ancient legend that there's this giant vault with all the riches in the world on this planet, but it's super hostile planet, and there's raiders, and there's all these different factions and shit, and you go there and you're trying to get into the vault, and then there's like some like magic powers or whatever, blah blah blah. But yeah, then you open the vault and you get all the treasure and you win the game.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
It's funny though, but when a movie sucks and people don't like it, you never hear any complaints for certain movies. But then there's other movies where if you skew the opposite of what the critics say,
Yeah.
then you're considered a review bomber, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It can never be a consensus.
No,
Right?
Right.
what do you mean? Saying that the internet can't agree on
Yeah, I
something?
know, right? What a quink.
Right.
Dink.
Because doesn't it have like, I don't know what the Rotten Tomatoes was at, like 3 or something? But this is just the critics at this point.
Wait, 3%?
3%. It started
Yeah.
at 0%
No
after
way.
it
Yeah.
was 0%
I've
after
never seen it lower than 10.
after
Yeah.
10 reviews, 10 critic reviews. It was at 0%.
Wow, that means the movie doesn't exist.
Yeah,
0%.
you guys didn't even make it, did you?
It doesn't make sense.
You're in the theater. Where's the movie?
Yeah, it's just a blank
doesn't
screen.
exist. Get out.
Oh yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How do you mess that up?
Yeah,
Well,
You gotta get at least 10%.
how do you mess it up? Actually, after everything you just said, Justin,
Kevin
like how
Hart.
can it? Everything, the material's there. It's at 6%. I'm sorry.
Oh
Oh no.
Audience scores 48, but it hasn't really opened yet. But anyways,
no.
Well, it might have
47 reviews.
6%. Wow.
Like that's-
120 million
What did
dollars
Madam Web
down the
have?
drain.
Is that worse than Madam Web?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's
Yeah,
look
probably.
that up. If you are lower than Madam Web,
It is. Madam Web is at 11.
But we haven't had all. How many reviews did it have?
264.
Okay, so let's just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
The
is fun. This will
ratio's
be
there.
fun to track. This will be a blast
Okay.
to track.
Madam,
Let's come back to this next week and see
Okay,
where we're at.
So let's remember this. Madam Web with 264 reviews at 11%, and Borderlands with
it's halfway there.
67 reviews as 6%.
Wow.
there is no
wow.
Borderlands film.
Wow.
Yeah.
You want to know a great movie that just came out that had a great cast and was a ton of fun and was exactly what I expected it to be, but better? The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's got Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah. Guy Ritchie.
Isa Gonzalez. Yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah.
It's got
Is this-
Alan Richson. So
Yeah, the big boy.
yeah.
Is this streaming somewhere?
yeah, it's on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
And it's just a Guy Ritchie movie, just like every other, like Snatch or Lock,
He's in
Stock, and
World
Two
War II.
Smoking
Okay.
Barrels.
The British enlisted these criminals
Okay.
to do a special
Oh, yeah,
task.
yeah, okay.
And there's Churchill's in it, and
He's still alive.
Yeah.
well,
He's kicking.
Winston Churchill? God no. The dude ate cigars for breakfast. What's the writer of James Bond?
Which James Bond? The recent
Well,
one?
you mean the books, right?
Yeah, just
Oh, the original. Okay.
original dude. Yeah.
I can't think of his
Oh,
name.
Um,
Sir something.
Oh, thanks, Dips.
Fleming.
Ian Fleming.
Ian Fleming.
He's
Sir,
in it.
isn't it Sir Ian?
They're
Well,
all
at this
sirs.
point, it wasn't. He was in he was an army general, whatever. But he shows up in it, just like a small little background character. But then it says like, oh, actually, it's rumored that these are the guys who gave him the inspiration to write the James Bond movies. So he's like a small character in it, but he's just like, oh yeah, I'm Mr. Ian Fleming, and you're like, oh shit, it's the James Bond guy. But yeah, it was so much fun. Just the best. It's mainly Alan Ritchson and Henry Cavill interacting with each other.
Yeah.
But I heard it wasn't that well received.
I don't give a shit who said that. Go watch it. It's on Amazon. It's so much fun. It's a great time.
It was in theaters first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
it was?
Yeah.
so the guy, what's his name? The Tom. What's the show that Tom Cruise had the movie, and then big boy Alan Ritchson is playing? That's
I'm
a
lost.
horrible
Reacher.
Jack Reacher. Thank you.
Right.
He just uses a bow the whole movie, and it's some of the best. Like he puts Legolas to shame of just like holy shit moments with a bow and arrow. It's just some of the most brutal kills I've. Also, the dude's the size of a school.
Oh, he's a freight train, right?
He rips a Nazi's
He
heart
makes Henry
out.
Cavill look like a boy.
Dude. He looks like a schoolboy.
And Henry Cavill's a unit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. There's a bunch of other movies, but I wanted to bring up this other one only because for one reason. So, not that I'm going to go see this, but a movie called It Ends With Us with Blake Lively, who's Ryan Reynolds' wife. But did you see Ryan Reynolds won't stop marketing, right? Like the guy doesn't stop. So what he did, and we don't have to listen to it, but for this movie his wife's in the movie she has a love interest. So in a junket, the guy who plays the love interest, he has to go and do all these interviews. So he's sitting there and they're like, different people are interviewing. Somebody gets up, comes in, Ryan Reynolds comes and sits down.
Oh.
And starts asking, so you're with my wife in this movie, right? Just makes them feel so uncomfortable.
Man.
Anyways, it's on YouTube. Just look it up. Ryan Reynolds confronts wife Blake Lively's co-star. Yeah,
Justin Baldoni.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a couple other movies this opening, something called Cuckoo and
Hassan Minhaj is in it too.
Balastra and Only the Rivers. Anyways, the big ones though are, well, I guess they're not that big. Borderlands. Just go see Deadpool again.
Yeah.
Just go see it.
Yeah.
They should have
Something
just
else.
gave free tickets to her movie if you see a Deadpool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's in Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
She was
Well,
Lady
I
Deadpool.
would have loved to see her take the mask off.
Why didn't they have him? Because it's actually Wolverine. Spoiler. Sorry. It's actually Wolverine that kills Lady Deadpool.
Yeah.
They should have had.
Or like maybe Wolverine does stab her and he's like, no, right?
Or what he should have done is Deadpool kills her and then what was the dog's name?
Dogpool?
Dogpool. Come up and like pee on her. Or something.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
yeah.
good.
Anyways, that's what's coming out in theaters this week.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna say Deadpool is gonna be the number one movie this
Yes.
weekend again,
Yes, for sure.
based on what I just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's coming out.
Yeah, because next weekend we'll talk about it next week.
Any
but
idea
Alien-
what Deadpool's at now, number wise, Justin?
Are you asking me to guess?
I'm asking you. Maybe you can look it up there
Oh, okay.
if you can.
Let's see. Deadpool.
Well, next weekend Alien Romulus comes, but I still don't think it's.
I
gonna
don't
be-
think it's.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not going to be Deadpool.
No. It's now grossed over 900 million. It's
Wow.
almost 1,000 million, aka a billion.
1,000 million. I love that number.
Yesterday it was 903.3 million.
Jeez.
Wow. It's
You're,
gonna.
you're at only 800, and then you're looking at the U.S. one only.
Yeah,
I mean, think about it. That's crazy, right?
yeah. It's gonna be huge.
1.5 in a week.
Well, that's also
What week is this? Third week for it?
Second.
It's only the
Yeah.
second week. Wow.
also too. The domestic and international are very close, which is not usually the case. Like
But all international haven't opened yet.
true. So yeah, like Indonesia could pop off or something.
I
don't
mean,
know.
India could pop off.
Yeah.
Was Kiwi say hopefully?
If Bupinder was there, they market Bupinder.
I
all
thought
day.
wasn't he is? For
Yeah,
a
no,
half
I meant like
second.
they probably market Bupinder in most of the trailers.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's barely in it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they have like Punjab Deadpool or something?
Did they?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
They got Indian Spider-Man,
Yeah.
so they probably got Indian Deadpool.
All right. Should we get into our
Yeah, let's
main
let's
topic?
get into our thumbnail. You know what it says is Marvel getting their beep together?
You can say that. word.
Shit.
It's okay. You can say that.
Cowabunga dudes here talking about Madam Web box office. Oh God.
We were actually. We were talking about reviews and how we're gonna check back next week to see if
Right. Because right
Borderlands.
now, yeah, Madam Web is beating
Okay,
Borderlands.
what's worse? What's worse? Oh, what's gonna be worse? Borderland, Madam Web, or Willow.
What was Willow at?
Willow never made it to the theaters. It barely made it into Disney Plus.
No. Well, it was a TV show.
Yeah. I'm saying in terms of bad, how bad?
Oh.
Which one would I rather watch right now?
If I had to,
I would-
if you're in a room and then they forced you to watch one
yeah,
of these,
gun to
three,
my head, I'm watching Madam Web.
okay,
Okay, so the question is, if I'm in a room and someone's forced me to watch
one of these three, you have to
Madam
pick one.
Web,
Borderlands, you don't
Borderlands.
know about.
I've never watched Willow.
Yeah. Oh, you never watched Willow?
no.
I think you
You
should.
guys
It was
were.
before.
I was before.
You
me.
can't.
I can't.
Oh,
I
you
want
can.
to.
I have, and I will.
Yeah, I
We
found a
need-
link. I
let's-
found a torrent link.
Well, so let's revisit it here on the show for me.
Let's do an
No, let's not do
anniversary-
that. Let's not do that. Let's just have
You
you.
can make me watch it on my own.
Let's have you revisit it
Okay.
at home.
Wait, let me answer the question.
Okay.
I mean,
Wait. I'll put one stipulation there. So remember, Willow is a TV show. Therefore, it's longer
Yeah,
than Borderland and Madam Web.
more of a commitment.
thanks for that.
I'm just if you want to
What?
suffer longer, then
TV
okay.
shows are longer.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you want to suffer
Am
longer.
I allowed to stop and get something to eat between the shows? Go to the
Sure.
Yes,
I mean,
you're allowed to have.
you can even have a barf
intermittent-
bag if you want.
You can have intermittent
I'm gonna
vomit breaks.
choose Madam Web.
Yeah.
Because of what's her name? What's
That's
her name?
true.
What's
Yeah,
her name?
I know what you're talking about.
Boobs McAdam.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Sydney,
Don't worry.
Sydney
don't worry,
something.
Kiwi,
Sydney,
it's
Sydney,
unsafe.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah,
Is it?
Sydney
Sydney
Sweeney.
Sweeney. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the other girl. No, it's just kidding.
I haven't watched Madam Web yet, and I
Me
don't think
neither.
I'll ever will.
I almost did. I was scrolling through. I'm like, oh, Madam Web, and then no.
Then you're like, I have better things to do.
Yeah, I think
I
it'd
have
be-
better things to say. I kept scrolling. I didn't watch anything. I got better.
I'd rather scroll more for another
I'm
hour.
gonna look at
I'm gonna
thumbnails
doom
for an hour.
scroll my Instagram instead of
That's
watching.
awesome.
Yeah. I got better things to do. Isn't there a? That reminds me. There's a great Simpsons episode where Homer has a heart attack, and he's like, "I'm gonna live my life to the fullest." And it shows him eating pork rinds, watching bowling.
Oh man,
Anyways, yeah, that's my choice. Did you choose?
I'm gonna have to choose Madam Web. I haven't even
Yeah.
seen it. I don't think I'll ever will. But that's how bad Willow is.
You know what? For like a Christmas party or something, or like a
Have it in the
staff party,
background.
we should just all do a viewing of Madam Web because I think it'll be better in a group setting.
Yes, we could do it here.
We could.
We could do Borderlands.
We could do.
I don't know if that's bad enough. I think it's just annoying, like cat scratches on your leg or something, as opposed to like actual.
That can't be
Comedic.
like,
So we're gonna do that.
can get infected.
We're gonna pick a Sunday, and then we're gonna watch Madam Web here.
Yeah, we'll do a watch
Oh,
party.
We'll do a watch
God,
party.
The stains on this table.
What kind of? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Barf stains.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
What stain were you guys
Oh, I don't
talking
know.
about? You bunch of sickos.
Well, we're just talking
How
about
else are you supposed to entertain yourself when you're watching Madam Web?
exactly. So far,
Juggled nuggets.
I think our show tonight has been R-rated. Donkey dongs.
I'm going to be juggling my nuggets. Is that what you said?
I hope there's no kids watching.
No, just Kiwis.
Okay, so we're supposed to be talking about Marvel here. Let's
Yes.
get back to
Yeah,
Marvel.
let's get back into Marvel. Yeah. Thanks for distracting us, Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Marvel, as you know, during San Diego Comic-Con, they announced the return of the Russo brothers along with their boyfriend, Robert Downey Jr., who they have paid gobbles and gobbles of money. It reeked of desperation from a lot of people online. Obviously, the shills are going to say, "Oh my God, it's Robert Downey Jr. Oh my God, he's going to save us." That is yet to be determined.
Yeah.
Which is basically what the whole crowd there was screaming.
Well,
when
yeah,
they
they're
came
all
out.
hyped up, right? Half of them are on like sugar, caffeine rushes and stuff like that. Some of them have waited like for 6 hours to get into that Hall H.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, they were excited. I was kind of shocked and confused. I was like, "What?" Because the phone started blowing up, right? People started posting it and shit. We talked about it last week. It's weeks of desperation, and I don't know if this is gonna work out. What does that mean for the legacy of Iron Man and Tony Stark? Can I get trampled on? His death, all of that, because what does death mean anymore now in the Marvel universe if you just
nothing.
can reviving everybody,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, which is what I said from the beginning, is they should never have killed these characters off. They should have just recast them like James Bond, because in the comics, that's exactly what they do. They keep bringing them back. They die. They keep bringing them back, and people get annoyed. People got annoyed with that. They're like, "What the hell? You can kill Peter Parker, you kill Superman, you kill Captain America," and they keep bringing them back because you can't get rid of these legacy characters.
Yeah,
and that was the problem with Marvel, because they were sitting on their laurels, and Kevin Feige was, I don't know what the hell Kevin Feige was on, to be honest with you. Like, maybe he was on a high because he just made billions of dollars for Disney, and he probably got a nice fat raise. But the fact that they thought that characters like Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi, and I'm not saying I don't like these characters. I love these comic book characters. I read so many of these characters, and I've collected some of these characters as well as figure-wise. But to think that those characters can hold or be passed on the torch to, live up to the legacies of Iron Man, Captain America, and some extent maybe Thor, because they try to write Thor off a little bit too.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. It just asinine. Like, what were you thinking? And I cannot believe Kevin Feige really thought that. But what it turned out to be was there was a bunch of people in the studio that work for Disney. There was a big news that dropped last week on by Chris Gore. I don't know if you know who Chris Gore is. He's a movie critic. He's been around for a long time. He's got his own YouTube channel on Film Threat, who he started. But
yeah.
But he went on another prominent YouTuber show, the Critical Drinker, on his podcast, and dropped a bomb saying that his inside sources from Disney had said that as of a few months ago, quietly, Disney has fired all of their activists within studio. They have fired them, removed them. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I doubt it, because how can you fire everybody, and how do you identify activists too as well? I don't know any of that stuff, but he said they removed a lot of people from Disney Studios. Kevin Feige and the upper echelons of Marvel have finally kind of given up on the approach that they were going with, because they've just lost so much money. And at the end of the day, this is what I always say, it's a business. Disney don't give a rat's ass about movement of anybody.
No.
It's all about business.
Yeah.
They don't care about nobody but themselves and their shares.
Just going
Right.
back to one thing that you said before was, Marvel also did, you're saying that Shang-Chi and these new characters, they also did a really bad job of the characters that continued on after Endgame, like Thor, Love and Thunder was bad, Ant-Man was bad. So these characters that we know, it's not like they were giving us better products after, or maybe movies after that as well.
I agree with you. Yeah, 100%.
Except for like Spider-Man No Way Home was
But
great.
Spider-Man is all of, like, so Spider-Man, even they screwed up that, because at the beginning they had Robert Downey Jr. be his mentor.
Yes.
Yeah.
They screwed that up. Then they're like, oh, you know what? We're going to go back to the origin story, which they made everybody forget who he is.
Yeah.
And then he sewed his own costume at the end, and he went back to being Spider-Man. Which
Does Spider-Man have the most origin stories shown on screen?
I think Batman would be pretty close.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Batman might be a little bit more. Just because of each time there, think of all the different Batman.
Because Andrew
iterations.
Garfield, they didn't show an origin story, right?
Yeah.
It might have been like a flashback or something. I think they
Yeah,
sort
because
of
I can't remember. I know with Toby they did, of course. That's what kind of kick-started it off.
But they didn't with Holland.
That's what I'm saying.
They did. Well, they didn't do the
It's flashbacks.
radioactive spider.
Right.
Yeah,
They
it was
mentioned
flashback.
it, but
Yeah.
it was him in school.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't understand. Like, how can you really think that these characters, like even Falcon, who's Captain America, that is gonna be a dumpster fire? I'm telling you, they spend more money on that movie than 2 of Marvel movies combined.
Wow.
They're saying that even if they make 600-700 million, it might break even
Right.
with the reshoots that they've done.
Yeah.
And they're jangling the keys with Red Hulk and Green Hulk to entice people to come watch it.
Mm-hmm.
If the movie sucks, it's gonna suck, right? You
Yeah.
can't save it with a couple of, maybe you could. I mean, who knows? People like Smash, right? But I don't know. Like, I don't consider him as like. It has nothing to do with Anthony Mackie. I love Anthony Mackie. I loved him in that Paramount Plus TV show, The Clown. What was it called again? The video game, Justin, with the clown with the fire on his head.
Oh, Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. That was a good TV show. I enjoyed that one, and
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie was hilarious in that one. He is a great actor, but I just think that to put him in that position to do what Chris Evans did, and it was not just Chris Evans, it was the storytelling that also made Captain America so good.
Yeah.
They elevated that time. The writing was great that era.
Mhm.
And you're gonna tell this guy, oh, by the way, here's a shield, and do what he just did for 10 years. That's not fair to him, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, like I said, we have to watch these things to actually really know if this is going to happen. or
But
not.
that being said, like, what's on the slate even next year? I mean, I know that there's a
Well,
couple.
The thing that what intrigues me that they might have turned the corner. Like, you have to also look at the positive too, is because they've recognized that things aren't working in Phase 4.
Uh-huh.
They have completely removed pretty much of Phase 4. They're not talking about all these returning actors. Maybe they will in a cameo or at the Avengers big finale stuff, but they've already got rid of Kang, and obviously there's various reasons for that, but they're not even finding a replacement for him anymore.
No,
Like, Kang doesn't even exist anymore.
Well,
You don't think they'll bring him back in like 5 years or something? Like, it's
and then
kind of
Anthony Mackie will play him.
like,
No, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah, that's right.
you know, the whole time heals
Yeah.
all. Like, if they just give it some time, I can't imagine. Well, I don't know.
But here's the thing, like, you had Kang's story, you spent so much time and energy and money developing the story.
And I still don't think they did a good time.
No,
a good job
they didn't.
developing that. Either.
No, they didn't. The TV show, I think, also didn't help.
Yeah, and they put him in. He shouldn't have been an Ant-Man. That was just stupid.
Yeah. So
Because he just died.
So I don't know, like, how are they going to change directions this quick? Does that mean all those characters that they had in Phase 4 are no longer important, or they're not going to be a part of going, into the future movies? But the fact that, if this is true, that they've removed a lot of people who had specific agendas on what they wanted in these movies, rather than just talking about good story, telling a
Yeah.
good story, and just having fun, entertaining people. Because at the end of the day, that's all we want. We just
Yeah.
want to be entertained. God's
Yeah.
sakes, get some popcorn, get some drinks, give us some cool entertainment. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Right?
this is what I think they should have done, because now everything is Marvel now, right? Like X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Well, it's coming
gonna
together.
be-
Yeah,
it's
it's
coming.
coming together.
So if it had come together quicker after, let's say, Endgame, they should have taken a pause on anything Avengers and just focused on X-Men
I agree.
and Fantastic
I
Four,
agree.
because
Yeah.
now they do have Fantastic Four coming out next year, which is actually, when I looked at the slate of movies, like, other than Captain America, like, Fantastic Four is really the only one.
But the problem with
Thunderbolts.
Fantastic Four is also it's in a different universe. The multiverse isn't working right now. It's just a giant mess. And they have put this Fantastic Four in a separate universe. I don't know why. Maybe they'll tell us. I mean, there are some brilliant people that do write for Marvel somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll bring them out of the closet finally. But I don't know. Like, I mean, if you put in a different universe, now people are going to be, if you have another Fantastic Four in this universe, like, it's just,
Too confusing
I don't know. Like, honestly, it's,
to the average viewer. Multiverse is just like, what? Like, I still don't even understand what's what.
are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Don't worry. They're going to ruin that too. Just wait. Gladiator 2's coming out.
It'll be fine.
Hip Hop Gladiator's coming out.
They
You
still
can't judge a trailer. Shut up. Windows.
Fine. Then Borderland is awesome.
No, you can't judge a trailer by
Windows telling you to just keep it quiet.
Windows. You can't judge a movie by just the trailer because it's a separate like production company that makes the trailer. So if the music choice was ass, then you just look up who made the trailer and go, well, I hate that company who makes trailers.
Yeah.
It's never the actual studio or.
But these days we have a teaser of a teaser, then a teaser of a trailer.
Yep.
And then we have more trailers. We get to know most of the movie before we.
Well, there's
go.
international trailers,
next.
there's
It
TV
just-
trailers, there's
It
TV
just drives
spots,
me nuts. Like I don't need
featurettes,
this
it's behind the scenes.
I don't know. So
Like soon they're going to be coming in, like knocking on your window. Why don't you come and see our movie? What are you doing?
Dude,
here's some shirts.
I think I've told this on the podcast before, but there was one time when I was just walking by the SkyTrain station, and this like piece of shit Honda Civic drove by with like 4 teenagers in it, and there was a dude dressed up as Captain America hanging outside of the passenger door, pointing at just like, "Watch my movie!" It just like flew by, and I was like, "That is the best marketing I've ever seen." I want to go see Civil
That's
War now.
awesome.
Let's drive around this weekend and say, don't watch Borderlands.
Yeah. Don't go.
But I mean,
Public service.
what do you-
announcement.
hearing what Chris said, no, not you, the other one, Chris Gore, that they have fired a lot of people that were steering them wrong in the studio. Does that kind of excite you? What is that like? Are you like, hey, I haven't seen nothing yet, so what do I care? Or, hey, maybe this is a good thing, and maybe they've recognized the issues and problems.
It's so simple. It's all about Deadpool was great, right? We can all say Deadpool was great. They need to keep it's about consistency. That's all it is. You need to keep putting out consistently good stuff. And that's what they did for 10 years, right? Like from Iron Man, well, not all the Iron Mans are great, but Avengers to Captain America's Winter Soldier to Civil War. They just kept putting out all these things. And now it's just like, look at 2023. So Ant-Man crap, right?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3, great. Marvel's crap. Like it's just up and down, up and down, up and down, where they need to somehow stay.
My take on the two movies, Deadpool and Guardians, why they were good was because they had strong directors behind them.
Yeah.
Who didn't want to bend or sway into different directions.
So that was going to be my question. All the people, the influencers or whatever that they fired, were any of them upper level executives, or were they just people in the writers' room who didn't actually have a say in anything? Because when somebody came down and were like, "Hey, we gotta put this person in it. Do it. Hey, make this suit blue. You got 2 days, or you're fired."
I think you also have to look at.
That's a good impression.
I think you have to also look at some people who are maybe in lower positions that might frighten these upper position people by going online and saying that they're toxic, they're racist, because image is what Disney wants to keep always, right? And
but then they'll just sue them for defamation and win. And then
I don't know if it's that easy anymore. I don't know. With social media now, I think it's a lot harder.
It's not a new invention.
You get a momentum sometimes, right? When somebody goes out there and starts whining or crying or legitimately complaining about it being, somehow, abused. And so then you have an army of people supporting that person. And whether it's right or wrong, the damage sometimes is already done, right? Yeah. And the opposite happens too, right? Where, for example, Johnny Depp, he didn't do nothing wrong, but immediately people just right away, wrote him off, including Disney. Said, "Nope, you're fired. Get out of here. We don't want you anymore. You're blah, blah, blah." And then, that's before he even had a day in court, right? And after the court was over, he was found not guilty of any of the charges, and Disney came crawling back, and he just told him, "See you later."
And Jonathan Majors had the show going the whole time until like the day of his conviction, and then they're like, "Okay, now we'll step back."
Well, look at Ezra Miller. He's still
that's true. That
still not
motherfucker's
fired.
Still working,
right? So I just think that if this is true, then I don't even like. I'm happy in a way that maybe some of these problematic people have been fired and gone. But at the end of the day, if execution is not happening at the studio by next year, then I think Feige might even get fired. If come end of next year, let's say 2025 at the end, Fantastic Four is a flop, another show like Adhika, whatever, which I think is going to be a flop, The audience is not
They got
big enough.
Thunderbolts next year.
Thunderbolt, if those, and then the Captain America movie,
Yeah.
if these 4 are duds, he might get fired.
I could see them being duds, and then I could see Fantastic Four being good. That's probably what's going to happen. But if that happens, then him and Kathleen Kennedy can start their own production company.
That's true.
But yeah, speaking of Kathleen, by the way, we talked about this, that she still wants a win, and then she'll step down. I think we should all
so she's never going to step down.
So I think
That's what I'm saying.
collectively we should all like whatever the next project is to
Just to
give her
get her
that
out.
win.
Yeah.
And then boom, she's out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, let's all give a thumbs up.
Best movie ever.
Positive
TV
review bomb.
show.
Yes.
Positive review bomb it, and then she'll leave on our high horse.
Yep.
Okay,
That's the
she's
strategy.
stated that. I just want to.
No, I think-
go out on a winning note.
She's
Credible sources from her camp
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
floor at STC blurbed it out.
Okay.
A similar question, but a different franchise. Who owns the rights? Because like the DCU is also kind of treading water.
has for
Oh,
a
it's
long
it's
time.
for a while.
It's
about to sink.
Yeah, but
It's on the verge.
Who owns
Brothers.
Watchmen?
Warner Brothers.
Why have they never had them?
They had a TV show on
No, I
HBO.
know that they had a TV show and it was pretty okay. But like, why have they not had any crossovers like Marvel's doing?
That-
into the DC.
Well,
with the-
DC and
the Justice League.
Yeah,
maybe they don't want to do that right now. There's so many other characters they can do. They need
Well,
to
like-
get their main characters in order first.
yeah. But
Like
they
Superman
can't. They've
next year's
tried
coming
6
out.
times.
And if Superman doesn't do good,
It's-
bye.
yeah, because that's the start.
Yeah.
Superman's
If you're the starting point is not going to do good,
Yeah.
it's game. It's over.
Oh, the Watchmen cartoon coming? That'd be cool.
Cape Crusader. Have we talked about?
Oh yeah,
Cape
Elvin,
Crusader?
how was it?
I did not like it.
Why? Because they made Penguin have boobs?
Well, that's
No.
one of them. I didn't like the story.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's the thing. It's set in the 30s.
Oh.
It's really like old school.
Mm.
I'm
detective?
not a fan of that.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
a noir kind
Yeah,
of
it's-
detective thing?
yeah, you could say that. It's very old school, right?
All right.
It,
I
it
might
wasn't.
check
It
it out
wasn't
now,
my.
actually.
It wasn't my type of Batman.
It's not your bad.
yeah. Mine is. If you're looking at animation, mine is the '90s animation.
Absolutely.
That's it right there for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Even the new stuff that came afterwards, I'm like, nope.
Batman Beyond? You
Yeah.
didn't like Batman
I
Beyond?
thought it was good.
So
Okay.
what about the animation then? Like-
The animation is good.
okay.
Yeah. If there's a positive to take out of it, the animation was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's the new voice actor?
You know what? I didn't mind him.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
Good first start.
If you look away, it gives you some sort of like if you look away and not actually pay attention to the
If you turn it off.
No. I mean, like, if you just listen to the voice, it kind of gives you Kevin Conrad
Yeah.
vibes.
Oh, yeah?
Vibes. I'm not saying
Is
it's an exact.
Is this a show or is it a movie?
It's an Amazon TV show.
Okay.
Yeah.
The problem with it is it's from the also annoying J.J. Abrams crew, who he is just all he
Bad
does
robot?
is destroy franchises. That's all this guy does.
Right.
Him and his crew, yeah. Terrible robot.
So we're getting back to Marvel here for a second. Yeah, my whole point is what's next and how good is it going to be? And you know, when I look, do I even want to go to the theater to see Captain America:
Yeah.
Brave New World?
Or
I don't think a lot of people are
for it
gonna.
to come out on.
Yeah.
A lot of people, half the people don't even know it's coming out.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the other.
There's
thing
no buzz
too.
around it. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, I wouldn't have known if it was coming out if it weren't in the trailer for Deadpool.
There
right.
you go. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And kudos for them to sneak that in there, right? Because a billion people just got aware of it.
Exactly. And Thunderbolts again. I doubt I would go. I probably not. The next Marvel movie I see in the theater because I just saw Deadpool will be Fantastic Four. Next
I won't even see it because I'm watching Superman. I'm
they-
gonna watch it the week after. The fact that they put Fantastic Four with a Superman
same day,
same week.
same week.
I believe it's same week.
Well, that's-
Why would you do that?
Because you're stupid.
No, I think what it is Kevin Feige said, like, hey, we're Marvel, we're gonna crush everybody. Which, hey, they have a right to do that, but not in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if the next few movies are mediocre at best, then Maybe that because what's coming out for DC?
Well,
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah,
not
that's the
till
next. So they
summer.
don't
Well,
have any
before
buzz.
Superman, they have the Creatures Commando animation.
Okay.
It's a sort of a aggressive teen/adult type of animation. So that's going to come out. That's supposed to kickstart the storyline of DC. Because Gunn, I don't know how he's going to do this, but he's got animation, movie, TV show, and gaming all in the same universe.
That's gonna get messy.
Yeah,
But it's still the Superman has to stand alone
Yeah.
because
it's a live action. Yeah,
no, because the average viewer is not going to watch that other stuff.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, of
There can't be
course.
any required reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes now, it's so funny because whenever we talk about Disney Plus, like other than like X-Men '97, which was good, right?
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
good. Yeah,
You know, the other shows this fall they got Agatha All Along, which
I don't
know.
I honestly, I'm not saying this because I know there is a small group of people that want to see this, but Agatha is not going to do well in terms of ratings.
oh, I know
It's very niche.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, even WandaVision was super niche,
Yeah.
and that did well because it was
it was the first.
the first.
It was
yeah.
the hype train, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
the Mando of the Kickstarter.
Yes,
Marvel.
exactly.
Yeah. And the
Exactly.
first, let's say, 5 episodes were like
And then mystery behind it.
a masterpiece of like really cool
Yeah.
intrigue and mystery, and then
Yeah,
And then the wheels fell off.
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
You're right because the like each episode was like based on some old TV show
Yeah.
and it looked
Mhm.
like it. Yeah,
I Love Lucy.
and
right?
yeah, exactly, and it just had that mystery about it.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's some other shows that are Marvel's bringing out other than Agatha All Along. They're bringing out something called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's a
Animation?
cartoon
That's
similar
directed to kids.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a high school. It's before he, becomes Spider-Man. Graduates out of high school.
okay.
So it's doing it high school times.
Some of these I don't even know if they're still on the slate, but
What If?
Eyes of Wakanda,
Oh yeah.
another animated.
I don't.
Yeah.
Marvel Zombies,
That will do well.
because
That will
that's
do
based
That'll
on
be fun,
What
yeah.
If, right?
That's
yeah,
coming
then
out probably
What If
Halloween-ish.
season? What If season?
well. Yeah, that's
3.
attached to What Ifs because
Yeah.
they came from the What If show.
And then there's Daredevil, Born Again.
Yeah, this is the one I'm worried about because it's gonna have Charlie Cox in it, which
Yep.
is he's the Daredevil. He's my Daredevil.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
It has
Also, he's doing the voice in the animated Spider-Man too,
Nice.
and Kingpin and Punisher are both in the
yes,
Spider-Man animated series too.
and they're both in Daredevil. Born
This
Again.
this has to be brutal, bloody, and a lot of bruising.
Yeah.
This has to be that Bronx alley fighting type of feel.
Right.
Hell's
Mhm.
Kitchen. It has to have Hell's Kitchen feel to it.
right.
Right. And if it doesn't, then it's not going to do well.
Mm.
Like, it just has to have that feel that we watched when we were blown away in Netflix season 1.
Yeah.
We're like, holy crap. I don't know. Have you seen it, right?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't seen it? Oh, you need to watch it.
Okay.
It's
Really
a
good.
it's a must. Yeah. I think they ported it over to Disney Plus now.
That's what I was gonna say. It has
Yeah,
to be on
it's a
Disney.
must. It's absolute must. It is just so it's grounded, so you
I
don't
think
have too
there's-
much like superpowers and all that nonsense, right? You have mystic ninja stuff like that, but
Mhm.
it's very grounded. And yeah, it's brutal.
3
lot of
seasons
blood.
too. So
Three
not a
seasons.
Yeah,
huge-
I think season 1 was just chef's kiss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and so if it has that continuation and feel, then it'll do well.
So is this?
It's a complete reboot.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
But
Born
it-
Again, obviously.
It's a reboot, but it's bringing back Charlie Cox because so this is where the confusion lies now. When you bring back these characters and then you reboot the story,
Yeah.
people still have that attachment to Charlie Cox's other series,
Right.
right? So if you don't give them exactly what that was over there, they're gonna be like, "Hey, you just changed Deadpool now on me.
Mhm.
I'm no longer interested in this one. I want that one because I
Mhm.
liked that one and fell in love with that one."
Yeah.
He had a following with that, right? So that's why I'm worried about this. Like, if they change anything about him and his character where it's different, it's gonna be problems.
So it was obviously a big mistake that they brought him into. Rasper's talking about She-Hulk, right?
The long, yeah, that's the part that people are afraid of because he
Yeah.
did the shameful walk back to his house or wherever he came from. Yeah, they really embarrassed him there. I don't even know why they put him in that show.
Why won't they give him like he had that tiny little cameo?
I mean, I know why
in
they did
Spider-Man?
that.
in Spider-Man. It's
Yeah.
like why don't they give him a movie?
I don't. I
Like
don't.
why bring him into Spider-Man then? Just to hype.
It's
forward?
the jangling of the keys, right?
Mhm.
You gotta entice people. You got to throw, that one, right? You know, like same thing they did with him and She-Hulk.
Yeah.
They teased him in one of the episodes.
And then he was in Echo as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you gotta. That's the problem. Like, they know that these characters alone might not be able to pull the audience in, so they're gonna bring in some of these well-known, established characters that people will go, "Oh my god, I like him. I love that character, so I'm gonna go watch it now."
Yeah.
Right? It's what they've been doing. Like Echo, exactly. How many people were watching Echo? But when you heard Deadpool's in there, you're like, okay, well,
Daredevil.
you know. Sorry, Daredevil.
Yeah.
Sorry, different guy in a red suit.
Yeah.
But
Different fight man with red
Yeah.
suit.
But you tune in because you want to see a little bit of that, and that's what they're hoping for.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have Kingpin in there, who's watching Echo?
Yeah.
Because the actor, what's his name? Sorry,
Vincent D'Onofrio.
he's amazing.
And he's reprising his role again. Same with what's his name, who's playing Frank Castle. He's also reprising his. No Foggy though, which is
Yeah.
arguably my least favorite part of the original Daredevil show
Yeah.
was Foggy.
Yeah.
He grew on me. I'll give him that.
It wasn't terrible.
But
yeah.
I was like, who is this smimey little prick walking around? And
But
being
even Kingpin in Echo, they made him look like a turd.
yeah,
He wasn't the Kingpin from Deadpool. I mean, why do I keep saying Deadpool? He's Daredevil. He wasn't the same actor.
Yeah.
You know, like sorry, the character. The
John
character was
Bernthal,
just running
yeah, that's
away, scared.
I didn't even get through Echo. I think I watched the first episode. I was like, no, not interested. And any of these Marvel Disney shows, I'm really not interested in any of them.
Yeah,
oh damn it, Foggy Nelson is in it.
Oh,
No,
there you go.
we
There
love
you
him now.
go.
He showed up in a show recently that I was watching, and I was just like, who is this guy? Why don't I recognize him? And I think he had a huge beard, and he like,
You know, the one, I don't know why they haven't done this. The one character that you can make a really good TV show and continue is Punisher.
yeah,
He's got guns.
Yep.
There's bad guys out there. Just let him loose.
Yeah.
And John Bernthal is like a fairly well-liked person in
you
real
can
life.
have him drive
Yeah.
around North America. Maybe the odd time fly to another country and be a mercenary and just start kill people.
He's in The Bear, right? That actor?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the brother.
That
Yeah.
is a home run every day of the week.
Yeah.
How many people in America don't want to watch a guy with guns?
So what have they done with the Punisher then?
They
had
shelved
3
him.
seasons.
He's shelved.
Hmm.
He had a couple seasons on Netflix and then they shelved him. Or did
Yeah.
he have one? I can't remember. But they shelved him and we don't know what's going on. And Bernthal is a great actor.
Yeah.
I just, what are we doing here? Like, I don't understand, right?
Yeah.
You have easy slam dunk TV shows, but you're gonna go with the niche ones like Agatha.
Yeah, I'm still like, as much as I liked her character in WandaVision.
And
it
yeah, it's not a
didn't-
sly on the actor.
No,
at
she's
all.
great. She's
Yeah.
great. But it's just like I'm not interested in
Yeah.
that. Like what they should have maybe done instead of a whole series about her, just bring out like a short film at Halloween to
Yeah.
try to entice people. I don't know.
You have to go back to the drawing board and go, okay, we need to bring out movies and TV shows where the core audience will like it and then sell that to other people that are, random viewers. You have
Yeah.
to start with the core audience and work your way out. You don't go with the niche audience and say they'll work them back in because the core audience don't care, right?
Yeah.
They have so many other things they'd rather do than watch that.
like scroll through the
There you
pages
go. Or
on
read,
Netflix.
read older comic books because the new ones are not good.
Watch Madam Web.
Do you think at any point Disney
Willow.
will think, you know what? Star Wars and Marvel shows don't work. Because majority of them don't.
It's money.
Yeah.
It's money.
Oh,
That's
I
what
know
it
They're
is.
losing money.
Yeah, I know. But so here's the thing: they put themselves in a corner because now
Yeah.
they have a streaming platform that they have to cater to.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't have that before because they just sold their rights to Netflix, etc. They're like, okay, here, do 5 movies with this character. Here
Yeah.
you go. Pay us
Yeah.
this much money.
I think what they did, and I've heard someone else say this before, is that we're trying to drive people to watch shows on TV where the show should have been driving people to the theater.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
should
In
have
the
been other
beginning,
way
they
around.
were
Yeah.
right, and then like look at Mando now. Mando shelved. The movie's not going to come out till 2026, if that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's waiting that long between Mando season and a movie? I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. It's the problem with a lot of streaming. You forget, like when a new show's coming up, like even Last of Us, right? They
shit,
dropped a
yeah.
trailer.
Oh, Cowabunga says Punisher is in the Daredevil.
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
John- yeah,
but I'm
John
saying that
Bernthal is
I'm
in it.
just saying that you could just literally make a show and run with it for years.
Yeah.
A guy with guns.
He fights.
He shoots, kills bad guys.
Yeah.
Like it's the old storyline that everyone loves.
Just do 24, but John Bernthal punching a dude through a cinder block.
There you go.
I'll
In a
watch that
black
for-
van filled with
Yeah.
lethal weapons.
Yeah.
That's the producer's pitch right there.
This week he uses a
It sells
hammer.
itself,
Yeah.
It does.
right? The core audience will love that.
Yeah. So what I was saying is the problem with a lot of streaming shows is that when a series you love, like I was saying, Last of Us, or even I was watching Cobra Kai, I can't actually remember what happened in the last season.
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch the last couple episodes because it's been so long.
It
I
could
forget
also
what
be that
happens.
we're inundated with a lot of stuff now,
Yes. And I'm
and
old.
and we're I was just
Well,
gonna say that. I didn't want to
and
make. I didn't want to
I
say
can't
you are
remember.
old. I'm saying we are.
What are we
old.
talking about?
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
But also too,
I'm gonna yell at a cloud. Old man yells at cloud.
But also too, we're getting all the episodes at once, so then we binge it in a weekend, and then it doesn't come out for a year, and they're like, "Why did it take so long?" But it could have just been that we
Yeah.
would have been done in September.
So
and
you're saying
then
Netflix spoiled us?
Well,
yeah, 100%.
especially what like I talked about this last week, and it's so I finished Cobra Kai because they only dropped 5 episodes, and now they're waiting till November to drop the next 5, and it's just such a pain in the.
I didn't even bother after 2 episodes. I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna wait till November so
And
then I
then-
can binge it.
but
all.
then you got to wait because they're dropping another 5
Oh
in
god,
March.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for Stranger Things to come out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that comes out in what?
next year.
And
Can we just fast forward to next year when shit's
it's
Cool,
shaping
it's
up to be
coming
a
out.
pretty busy year next year.
Yeah,
A lot of movies and a lot of TV shows starting to come out.
John Bernthal,
Yeah,
the guy from John
Punisher,
Bernthal,
yeah.
the last Punisher, the good one.
Anyways, getting back again to Marvel, I think it's just a matter of, like I said, consistency and. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, Dolph Lundgren was the Punisher.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about
There's a
that.
multiverse
Yeah.
callback we deserve.
Did you hear, actually, speaking of multiverse, that Ryan Reynolds tried to get Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
Oh,
I heard
really?
about that. Yeah.
As Ghost Rider.
What was he doing that you could show
He's
up?
too busy.
Like
Superman.
busy doing
3.
B movies,
Yeah.
car commercials.
Yeah, probably. No. He's oh wait, no,
That's my wife's favorite superhero movie. The
Is-
first Ghost Rider.
Really?
Is it him who collects dinosaur bones and ran out of money because of it?
He definitely ran out of money. I don't know if that's why, but
It was hold on.
You don't know if that's because of that.
I mean, it doesn't. You think that sounds strange, but then it's Nicolas Cage, so it's probably not that strange.
Well, Travolta's a pilot.
Nicolas Cage spent $150 million on a 70-year-old dinosaur skull
Oh my god.
and $150,000 of the first edition Superman comic.
Well, that's actually a good deal because that's
Yeah.
worth $1 million
I mean,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Dinosaur, not so much.
No, that's why.
Why does Nick Cage do anything?
But I mean, that's all he probably had. He put all his chips into the center.
Yeah. Yeah, he bought a Mongolian dinosaur skull.
Maybe he's sell it to a museum and getting at least money.
It
from it.
belongs in a museum.
But yeah, I thought he was fine in Ghost Rider, except for the receding hairline. But he was all right.
Yeah,
For
I
the
don't know.
For the
I don't know-
budget they had, it was not bad.
I don't know why he wouldn't have made a cameo.
I know that's stupid. I would have done it in a heartbeat. Look at what's his name? Channing.
Wesley Snipes.
Oh, Wesley. Yeah, Wesley too.
Any of them.
Channing Tatum will just be in a movie if you ask him.
Yeah,
It's true.
genuinely good guy. Probably.
What was that movie where he played a gimp? For
This is the end.
yeah.
That was
And
hilarious.
apparently they just called him at 3 a.m. and or sent him an email and they're like, "Hey, we have this idea. You're just gonna be a gimp and you're gonna
Yeah.
get dragged around by John C. Riley or whoever the hell." And
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
like, "Yeah, okay." So, yeah, sounds good. When do you need me there?
But yeah, let's hope that they can turn that shit around.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah. You are right. I mean, the whole the thing they did at Comic-Con was just to get everyone. We need to get everyone's hype going again.
Yeah. We
That's all.
got to get
Get
that
people
the blood
talking.
pumping.
Yeah.
Got to get people starting excited.
Yeah.
So they'll frivolously throw money away at us.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
they did in the first 10 years. And I'm telling you right now, they're bringing back Thanos. They are bringing back Thanos. It's going to be a different version of Thanos. He's going to be a cooperative Thanos.
So he's gonna be Barney the dinosaur.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Hey there,
With
kid.
armor on,
Yo,
Oh, that'd be great.
golden armor on Barney's tail
Yo,
with
that'd be
spikes.
sick.
No, they're bringing him back because they're going to do that scene where Doomsday actually reaches into his chest and pulls out his ribcage.
Oh,
Or sorry, his vertebrae.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Where because Thanos thought he was invincible, and Doom's like, okay, yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, not so much.
So it'll be like the beginning of when the beginning of Infinity War when Thanos kills Loki
Yeah.
and beats up Hulk just to show how powerful he is. Right?
Yeah, and
To
then
the audience.
Dooms will come in and just OP him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What if Black Bishop becomes Thanos, or White Bishop?
What if Cable becomes Thanos?
Thanos?
At this point, I don't see that as too much of a stretch. It probably will happen.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it's
yeah.
so okay. Actually, there's a good shout for Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom. So like we know he does good in dramatic roles. We know he's a good actor.
Yep.
They did the exact same thing with Josh Brolin, and he came back and played Cable, and nobody batted an eye. They made a joke about it in Deadpool, but he did a bang up job playing Cable, and everyone was like, "Hell yeah, this is awesome." So there's a good example of Marvel, quote unquote, the big conglomerate, doing that well. And not being like, oh, it's multiverse. He's just it's just like he's Cable, and everyone's like, yeah, okay, this is cool.
What happened to Domino from Deadpool 2?
She ran out of luck.
Yeah, she totally ran out of luck.
I was like, wait, somebody's missing, and then
Yeah,
Domino.
they got the douchebag back, but they didn't bring.
But they also had to get rid of his buddy there in the bar because that guy got that.
Yeah.
comedian.
That guy at one time was one of the hottest actors in
Yeah.
Hollywood,
Yeah.
and he just lost it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he makes a speedy recovery.
But don't you think? I see what you're saying, Justin, with Josh Brolin, but I still think that Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man.
Because of the siege, but
No, but because of how he snapped and
Yeah.
died,
yeah,
that it's like it's going to be weird if he kills
it will.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
or so.
but I think they just have a really fine line to walk on as far as keeping his goddamn mask on. Like it needs to be Mandalorian level. Maybe we see it once, and maybe we have a weird like
Nobody else in the movie sees it,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
the audience sees
and,
it.
or one person sees it and goes, Tony, what? And then he kills them, and then we get introduced. Oh shit, this is the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Like where we get like he kills off. I don't know somebody. He kills. Yeah, who'd you say, Pepper Potts or whatever?
Yeah.
Like right off the bat,
Yeah.
just to alleviate and create any disassociation you can with RDJ and Iron Man. Like, nope, this is a different entity, this is a different guy.
Yeah.
This isn't a multiverse thing or something. Or maybe they CG.
He won't kill Pepper. He'll kill Happy.
Oh.
They kill Happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll all be sad.
Yeah. Don't. It's not even a good joke. It's not even a joke. You're not even getting an eye roll.
He's laughing.
I'm laughing because you're
It's
getting.
all it counts is
Justin
one
getting
laughing. That's all.
No, that's not a joke. Don't even bring it up. Don't even say it. I don't even want to think about it.
He's
No,
not even
gonna give you an eye
acknowledging it.
roll.
Sorry. Chat, was that a good joke?
Who
I'm
should?
going
Okay,
to-
chat.
Oh.
Let's put it out to the chat. Who should Doom kill?
Me?
No.
No, I'm gonna quote Rasper from 10 minutes ago. We can judge Elvin by his dad jokes. Judge hard.
Judging by his laughter, it was good.
Yeah, but who does Doom need to kill off the bat to make, like you said, Thanos?
The new Iron Man, whoever dons it.
Yes.
Yeah, but
It
then we
better
don't
not
give
be
a shit.
Ironheart, the girl there from Black Panther. Please shelve that character. Nobody wants that horrendous character.
What,
Not
the
the
Blue
actor,
Beetle?
the character.
The Blue Beetle looking.
No. She,
Yeah, she
was
was-
in
She's
Captain.
blue.
No, she was red.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm
That
close.
was the other one that was in blue, the Wakandan warrior.
Yeah. The one
Yeah.
that looked like a Metabot.
They call it Knight something. D would probably know. D's probably trying to choke me through the screen here. But you
No,
don't know?
He hated that.
No, D loved that movie.
No, he hated how she looked though. Wasn't it? Maybe
Yeah,
I'm just
but-
projecting.
That Iron Heart character, please,
Yeah.
please.
Totally forgot about her.
Yeah.
There's so many characters I've forgotten about.
Nobody
they've
cares.
introduced.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
The actual comic was interesting,
Right.
but the way they made this character was ass.
Yeah.
Was bad.
So, and no one's answering. Who do you want Doom to kill?
Yeah, who should Doom kill?
Yeah. Agreed. We all agree with that.
It's inevitable.
Captain America or
It had
Thor?
to
I
be-
really want to see Barney Thanos. I can't get it out of my head. I love you. I am inevitable.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Darth says he should kill Captain America, but Captain America is already. Oh,
Or
you
the
mean
new Captain America?
or Thor? He can't kill Thor. There's no way. He can't
He's
kill Thor.
doomed.
No. I mean, like they can't kill Thor. He's one of the bright spots of Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Captain America Evans is already gone. If you're talking about the new one, then maybe
He's
they'll
gonna
do him
kill Dogpool.
Don't say that.
See?
Don't you say that.
See?
I will hate him forever.
That's the point. That's it.
That's it.
No,
He kills Dogpool.
no, I'm calling the Humane Society.
See? That would upset the audience.
Yep.
Don't you do
Think
it.
how mad
Don't
Deadpool
you do
would
it,
be.
Robert. Or you and me gonna have to throw down. That dog was voted the ugliest dog of the year.
I believe it.
In the UK.
Yeah.
What's
Did
his
you,
name,
see, did you
son?
see the outtake?
No.
So online, there's an outtake that Ryan put on his YouTube channel.
Yep.
The dog just licking him during the outtake. It's confused. Like they're tonguing each other.
Well, he
Yeah,
did
yeah.
in the movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
Totally
was like nonstop.
Yeah.
And even Hugh just started laughing out of nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see here. Dar says, "Come on now, the MCU killed Thor in his last solo movie."
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God,
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if they killed off Thor, like, we don't really
Taika
care.
can take a hike. Oh God, I hated that movie.
Maybe he kills Spider. Like, it would make sense to kill off Spider-Man.
He's gonna kill off the Fantastic Four from the other universe.
So John Krasinski or whatever,
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah.
Maybe he kills
By the way,
Xavier.
I'm actually genuinely pissed off. They made a female Silver Surfer. He's one of my favorite characters as a childhood, and I've been waiting such a long time.
So
Like,
in
I-
this new movie, it's a female.
So, in the other one, the Fantastic Four,
yeah. She
with
was a different name.
Jessica Alba,
Yep.
they had Silver Surfer, and I lost my mind. Like
Yeah.
I was like, "This is my guy." Like I grew up reading this book. I'm like, "Oh my God, finally!"
Yeah.
And they did a great job. He looked good. He looked the part. And
Yeah.
everything, right?
right.
And then they shelved it. Right? They're just like, "Okay, that's it. The movie bomb. Whatever. Nobody cares." And I've been waiting so long for him to show up because in Avengers Endgame, Avengers the first movie,
Mhm.
you remember when Hulk fell into Doctor Strange's manor?
Yeah.
That's actually supposed to be Silver Surfer.
Oh,
In the
Oh.
comics, Silver Surfer lands there.
after fighting Thanos.
Well, a
just
version
a
of a
version.
fight, right?
Okay.
He crash lands there and warns the Avengers.
Oh.
But they didn't have the rights to him because Fox had the rights to him,
Right.
Silver Surfer and the X-Men and all that. Right?
God, I hate that shit.
What?
The rights battles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they couldn't get Silver Surfer to do that. And I've been waiting for so long for seeing that character. And now they're like, oh, you know what? We're going to screw you guys and just do a female version of it. Yes, a female version does exist,
But
but
it's a different name, though.
but
isn't
it came out like 30, 40 years later,
Doesn't she have a different name, too?
right? Like, why are you going and neglecting this old, classic character that's been such a huge part of comics for a long time? Even to this day,
Yeah.
he's in comics. The old Silver Surfer character, and they just said nope, screw you guys, and that's the problem. You get people like me pissed off. I'm not gonna watch your movie.
Mm.
Right? So I don't care about Fantastic Four. I might watch it, but it's going to be second after Superman if I have time because it's summer too.
Yeah.
I might only watch one movie that month and go and do vacations, whatever it is. But you give me another reason not to watch your movie now. You
Yeah.
screwed me over and said, nope, we're not going to give you the guy that you've been waiting for.
Like, every rights battle, or like, oh, shit, we had to change the story because we didn't have the rights to this person or this person.
No.
It is it's a much larger version of Henry Cavill's mustache, like bad Photoshop job. Every movie is just a bad CG mustache taken off because it's like, oh well, I can tell why this is shitty now because you had to do that because
Egos got in the way. Yeah.
yeah.
But that also made
Or
like,
they should just regulate the rights. Like, if you have the rights, okay, and this person's doing a movie, they have to give you 15% of whatever their gross.
well, they did
income
that,
is.
right? So we had that.
But no, but every studio is now fighting and being like, oh, if you want it, we need 500 million.
Yeah.
Or like they're just jacking up the price. It should be a standardized, like, all right, if you use this, you get 10%. Done.
One of the reasons why Civil
Then it's
War
a
was so
tax.
good is because that was the first time two studios collabed and allowed a character to cross over.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
Right. Right.
Which was mind blowing because I watched that trailer
Everybody.
and I was literally lost my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Mind you, I
On
was
the
in the can,
roost.
mind you, I was in the can when I watched it too, so literally lost my shit. But thank you very much. Very much. I'm here all night.
But so here's the thing: it's like you can use Spider-Man. I mean, there was
Well, they made a deal,
yeah.
Yeah.
right? Hey,
Yeah.
you scratch my back, and then we need
And
you
then
to
we'll
scratch-
make Madam Web.
deal.
Yeah.
Kevin
'Cause
Feige
quick
signed
before they
off
realize.
enough.
because we have a whole plethora of characters. We're gonna bring out what were the movies that they made in the Spider-Verse that have been crap?
Venom.
Yeah.
Madam
Uh,
Web.
No, what's his name? The vampire guy.
Oh, Morbius. I
Yeah.
forgot that existed.
And
Yeah.
soon to be
Sorry.
Wait.
soon to be
Kang. Or
no,
not Kang.
no,
Craven.
Craven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of characters there that everybody knows and loves.
Rasper saying, I'd say Roger Rabbit, Alvin. That was a mix of rights use.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of all the
Yeah.
animated characters.
No,
And
but I'm
that
saying
is-
we were talking about Marvel specifically, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the first time we had two studios collab, but they had their own interests, which is fine. We as audience don't care. We just want that crossover.
Yeah,
Right. Well,
right.
Sony also knew, hey, if we bring Spider-Man into the MCU, then bring him back. Think of all the audience we're bringing back with us.
Yeah,
yes.
Cross promotion.
After that, I don't know what happened because Morbius started showing up.
Yo, Morbius is 15%. Madam
Wow.
Web is 11.
Oh my god.
Percent.
Okay, so we got like a bunch of movies to watch.
Wow.
Morbius is 287 reviews. So more than Madam Web. More people saw Morbius.
Wow. That's crazy.
I got to be honest, I saw it in the theater.
Morbius?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a work thing. I had to go.
yeah, sure.
Gun
It
to my
was.
head.
I swear to God.
It wasn't a worth thing year.
No, not.
I
with
would
you
never
guys.
punish you there.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't. As soon as word got out how bad it was, I'm like, nope. I was literally about to buy the ticket that day. I saw it. The critics. I'm like, nope.
I saw Jared Leto was in it, and I was like, cool, I'm staying away.
Yeah.
We have another movie that looks like it's gonna do quite a bit of money. I'm not watching it because I'm not a big fan of the genre. Is Joker 2?
Mm.
That is getting traction quite fast now.
Yep.
But what did you think of Joker 1?
It was brilliant.
So why aren't you?
I'm not a musical.
But
I
again,
don't think it's a musical.
It
I
is.
don't-
They said it was.
I know,
They literally said it's a musical.
I know, but
They.
it has.
Who's they?
The director and the writers and everybody involved
Everyone
and
says
Lady
this.
Gaga.
They.
Villeneuve or whatever. Was that the guy who did it?
It's not Denis. No.
Denis
It's
Villeneuve.
he is. I think he's French, but he's not. It's not Denis. It's
Oh, sorry, Dennis.
no.
Dennis.
Todd Phillips. That's not a French name. at
Sounds
all.
French to me. It's Philippe.
Yes. Todd Phillippe.
Philippe.
Todd Philippe.
So I don't.
It's from Brooklyn too. There's a lead French place.
I'm with Justin. I really
It's
don't
the
think
French area of the Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I know that they say it's a musical. I don't think it's a musical. They're gonna be musical numbers in it,
Yeah.
but it's not a musical.
I think it's gonna be as much of a musical as like Alien is gonna be a space movie. Like, yeah, sure they're in space, but it's not a space movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so mad that they didn't include this in the Batman world
This is what I don't
because
get.
this guy just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Well, so here's the thing. I don't think that Joaquin Phoenix or what's his name, Frenchie Philippe, thought that there'd be a sequel, right?
Yeah.
So now is there going to be, if they make a third of these,
No, they can't make a third. They can't.
what if this makes $1 million?
I know. I'm just saying. I just can't.
Because my point is, if they do, how can they not have Batman in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been absent for a while now, huh? 2
Yeah.
movies.
Well, technically,
He's not doing a good job.
No, like, where is he?
He's taking a vacation. Okay.
Well, yeah, Batman
Did you
was
see
never in
him?
it.
Bale was in some, European country.
They
Remember?
keep putting on the light, and it just doesn't show up.
It's like, bzz,
Do you know the electricity bill for that thing?
Yeah,
Come on.
it's true.
But I mean, and they're not doing another a Pattinson
Yeah, they are.
yeah, they are.
or a third one though.
A second,
second one.
Yeah, I know they're doing a second,
Okay.
but are they doing a third one or?
Well, if the Brinks truck keeps filling up, they will.
So let's imagine this: they make the Batman 2. It's amazing. Everyone loves it. They've already made, or they're making these. Both these movies are great.
Yeah.
They don't cross over though.
They're films. They can't.
No, I know.
You know
I
that
want
physically
that. I
they
wanted
can't?
that to cross over,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
said no.
Well, again, who are they?
Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is the one who said my story will be isolated. He wants to be the next Christopher Nolan,
Sure.
right?
Okay.
So he said none of my movies of Batman will cross over with anything else. So you'll have. That's why James
What if we
Gunn
get a
has
Christmas
categorized.
special?
That's why James Gunn has
holiday special.
said those are all called elsewhere worlds,
Right. Yeah.
So
never
yeah.
say never. But I
But
understand.
you know what? I like now that you've mentioned.
No, but they
that,
already introduced the Joker in Batman.
You're right.
I really like that they have an elsewhere, and it's not multiverse. It's
Yeah,
not, it's just like
it's good.
these are their
It's a
own
one
thing.
trick pony.
It's
There.
like you like these ones, cool. Here's a good story.
Although just Joker 2 now it's continuation.
But your
Yeah.
point is that they have brought Joker into the Batman, and he's probably going to be more in the second
Yeah.
movie. So how can they not have Batman in the Joker? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's because the directors don't want it. They want to tell just the Joker side of things. That's
also,
what
I'm
it
not
is.
too hot on Andy Serkis being Alfred. I liked him in it, and I
Yeah,
thought he
me
did a
neither.
good job. But it's
Yeah.
like I need an old British dude. Like that's
Like they made him look like
he's
you know,
hot.
No,
Like
he,
Alfred shouldn't be hot.
No, they made Alfred look like he works out with Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
True. That's
like
true.
they're pumping irons in the Batcave,
but I mean,
right?
then
That's
they
a
Come on,
t-
Bruce.
That's
Let's
a
go.
t-shirt.
You wussy.
Alfred shouldn't be hot. You gotta write that t-shirt.
Alfred shouldn't be hot.
Alfred shouldn't be
Like you
hot.
got Andy pumping 300, and then Bruce
Yeah.
is doing 250. Come on, Bruce. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, you
Let's go.
little
Cape Crusader, my ass.
bat, more like a rat. Come on, you little bitch.
You dove.
Do more press ups. Yeah.
So you're not going to see Joker then?
No, I didn't even see the first one in theaters. I wait till it came on a streaming platform,
Really?
and
saw
I
it in
enjoyed
theater.
it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I just don't care for
I wouldn't say it was necessarily a movie. Like you
when I
needed
heard
to see it in
when I heard the
theaters.
potential of this being a musical. I said nope. There's only one musical I've watched in the last 5 years, and it's the one that we went to our charity event. That was it.
That wasn't a musical.
that- See, that's what
They
I'm saying.
classified it as a musical.
No, that's
No.
not classified as a musical.
Musical, they sing the
Everyone-
whole movie.
Higher.
Everybody I talked to said, "Hey, did you watch that musical? How you watched a musical?"
Yeah, but who are they? Who are you talking to?
I'm gonna keep saying they. I'm gonna keep
I wonder
saying
who
they.
these people are.
The director, the writer,
I
the
guess.
studio.
Yo, getting Andy Serkis to do mocap for an old British dude.
That would be good.
Yeah,
That's just Gollum.
that's true.
I'd watch a Gollum music. See?
That's just Gollum right there.
See, Alfred shouldn't be hot.
I'd watch Gollum the musical.
My
Precious.
my precious.
Give him a top hat.
No, it'd have to be like a black,
Gandalf's hat. Give him
It'd have
Gandalf's hat.
it would have to be like a black metal musical because he would just be like,
Black Sabbath.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll see. I don't care about Joker 2.
I think it's going to be a great piece of art.
I'm sure it will be. Yeah. I honestly think it will be.
I'm more interested.
Lady Gaga's super talented, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
The only thing I'm worried about now, and I think we've talked about this before, because the trailers just make everything look like it's in their minds,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, and if it's just
They
like,
might just be, strapped to a straitjacket in their cells the whole
yeah,
time
Mhm.
yeah.
next door and just singing to each other, right?
Because in the first movie, remember, you thought he was with that girl the whole time, but that was
yeah.
in his mind. So,
It would have been
anyways,
awesome if that girl was dead in his room.
like he killed her.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, that's
Oh,
perfect.
and then
Yeah, he's just dancing with the corpse.
Bruce Willis
Oh.
shows up.
Why? Bruce Willis.
I see dead people.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say the kid's name, but nobody remembers his name.
Haley Joe Osment.
How did you know that?
Because he's a prolific actor. And,
Is he?
yeah.
He was in AI. He was
Yep.
in. That's about it.
I thought that
No,
was.
no. He
I
was
thought that was it
He-
for his career.
Oh, he came. He was
he was,
in Entourage, the movie.
yeah. And, oh, shit. He was Anton in the Cape Crusader, the Batman TV show.
Wow.
He was a voice in that. Like a Marvel. No, he was. Oh, What We Do in the Shadows.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you have anything from Hollywood? You said you had a bunch, right?
There was a trailer. Not that we'll watch the trailer, but
Okay.
so there's a movie coming out called Saturday Night Now I know a lot of our people have laughed at me before because I still watch Saturday Night Live, but anyways, I do.
That's fine.
Yeah, you know what? It depends on the host.
Yeah.
Because when Pedro Pascal was on,
Yeah.
that was amazing. And actually, last year there was that one Beavis and Butthead skit.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
with Ryan Gosling.
Ryan
Yeah, that was
Gosling.
awesome.
So there's some good SNL. But anyways, this is a movie directed by Jason Reitman, who did Ghostbusters. He's done some other great movies too. They dropped a trailer this week, and it's basically the premises is the first, like when Saturday Night Live started, everyone's like, "What is this crap?" Right?
yeah, they were laughed at. Yeah.
Laughed at, even NBC. So that's what this movie's premise
The
is
making
on.
of them.
It's that first night where NBC almost
premiere.
pulled the plug because
Wow.
everything was out of control. And it looks kind of interesting, but to me, I mean, okay, you guys know I'm old. I'm not that old. I wasn't around when that started. But to me, the Saturday Night Live that was great were the years of Adam Sandler and stuff like that. So I don't know. It looks kind of interesting because there's there's a guy playing John Belushi, there's a guy playing Dan Aykroyd, someone playing Chevy Chase. So
What's it called?
It's called Saturday Night.
And it's coming out on in theaters.
Yeah. It looks kind of interesting, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be.
That I think this should have been a direct to streaming.
Maybe it is. I don't think so though.
I have a hard time seeing how many people are going to watch this.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
It's not going to get a big.
But hey,
Willem Dafoe, J.K. Simmons.
Oh yeah, they're like they're set people or NBC people or something like that. I think J.K. Simmons is like the famous announcer.
Yeah, he's Milton Berle.
Okay.
I mean, Inside Out 2 did billion plus.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming,
No, it's true.
right? So you never
true.
know.
Yeah.
Lorne Michaels is going to be played. Chevy Chase. A lot of. Oh wow.
See, it's a lot of newcomers.
Yeah, a lot
that
of
are-
really young people
that are playing the
yeah.
main cast. Yeah.
Gotta
So I
keep-
don't know.
Gotta keep the budget down, right?
Jackie
Yeah.
Carlin. Oh, Kia Gerber. Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, there is because there's going to be a guy playing
Fan Down the River. Hell yeah, Kiwi.
what's his name? The comedian Andy
Dick.
No. I'll look it up. Never mind. So I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but and now another trailer that dropped this week. I don't know if you guys saw it. Was Last of Us season 2.
Yeah.
No.
Was it a complete trailer?
No, it was like a little clip.
HBO had their hey, don't unsubscribe. We got cool things coming.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Please don't stop giving us money.
We have these
Yeah.
cool stuff that's coming next year.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's the Game of Thrones spinoff.
Okay.
It's completely different than the other movies shows that we're watching right now. It's just about a knight wandering through this area of Game of Thrones, and it's pretty cool. It's vastly different. It's a smaller scale story. It's not this huge castles and
Right.
armies and all that stuff, right? So Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
So where does that fall like compared
It's a
to?
prequel still.
Okay.
It's in between the two.
Oh, okay.
So I'm interested in seeing that. It's gonna be fun. And then Last of Us.
What is see again, I don't remember how Last of Us finished off. Like
They got out of the. Ellie got kidnapped, and then Joel broke her out and murdered all of the doctors and scientists. And
Right.
then they got in a fight because he was just like, "They're gonna hurt you," and she's like,
Westeros.
"Ah!"
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this wasn't a full trailer they dropped. It's like a little clip, but
It's please don't unsubscribe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara is going to be in it.
Oh, is she playing?
I don't know who she plays,
Hold on.
but she's in it. And Jeffrey Wright. Was he in the first season?
Oh. Okay,
I
she's
haven't
definitely
played
not
I haven't
playing.
played the second game.
I think you'd hate it.
I'm gonna play it along like I did last time.
Okay.
You played along with the show?
He did, yeah.
Really? So
Yes.
how did that work?
Very well,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
it was pretty good.
So you mean you played? Oh, I see. So you like after the
Well, it
first-
wasn't like exactly the same time,
Yeah.
but around that time is when I started playing the game.
Okay.
So I finished the game, I think, just before the show finished.
Okay.
No, after.
Was it after?
It was after because you didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, wait, I didn't want to know what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The end. I paused. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But okay, the second game. So I'm very now that I've seen how well they stuck to the storyline of the first game. The second game is so goddamn long. I played it during the pandemic. There's like 3 false endings where you're like, okay, I've played for 20, 30 hours. Like this is a now
Wait,
encapsulated
it's more
story.
than 20, 30 hours?
Dude, it's I'm
I'm not going to finish that game
trying
ever.
to beat,
My God. I thought the first one was long. I was like, when is this ending?
So
I got things to do.
20, 30 hours. What's that take you? Like 2
you
days?
likely
or something?
spend about 30 hours.
Wow.
But you can beat it in 22 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But, like you go and you're like, here's one storyline, and then it's just like, oh, now you play essentially an entire new game as a different person. But they're doing kind of you're seeing how things are happening from this point of view. So you kind of get both sides, and then
they've done that with Uncharted.
yeah, and it was done well, but I don't know. Yeah.
So, but you're saying the game and the TV show, the first season, are like the storylines are
Very
much-
close.
pretty
Very
much bang
close.
on. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Little differences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. For TV show, you have to make some minor changes.
Yeah, you're
Like
not
even that
gonna-
brilliant episode of the like is
Nick
that in the
Offerman?
yeah is that in
No,
the,
that was added.
No.
that's added.
Well, no, that is technically it is.
The references.
If you dig through books, you
Okay.
can find things like that,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
character did exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so but like you didn't see
The
any of
relationship.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You were just like, oh, is this dude, and he's got his boyfriend in there or whatever. Anyway, and you're in there for like 5 minutes. They help you jumpstart a truck, and you take a truck off them, and then you piss off and go somewhere else.
That's pretty amazing that they can pull out that storyline just
Yeah.
from something like that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I didn't hear virtually anybody complain about it.
no,
The people that played the game.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anybody complain about it.
Yeah.
because it was amazing.
That's what happens when you have good writers.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's a distant memory.
So
at this
that
point.
means that they're pretty much going to stick, even though you're saying that season 2 is long.
it's
I guess it's about what are they going to cut out, right?
yeah.
it could be like they might extend it to season 3.
That's what some people are speculating about. Like maybe
you're saying this is their false endings. They'll give you a false ending in season 2.
yeah, because like also it jumps ahead like I think 5 years or something like that.
Really?
Like, yeah, because Joel in the end there. Oh wait, no, okay, I need to shut up.
Yeah, you need to.
It's good you can recognize that.
I need to shut up.
I need to shut up.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. I think this is going to be another banger. HBO can hang
Yeah.
their hat on. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. 2026 looks good, man. Some bangers coming.
You're saying 2025.
Sorry, 2025.
2026 looks good for movies.
Yes. Some
TV
big
shows.
ones coming in.
Yeah, because we know that actually Silo that we're going to be watching in the fall.
Yep.
Silo is coming
This
out.
fall, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to, I don't know the date.
November,
November.
the end of November, I think.
Hey, did you see that Beetlejuice has its own popcorn bucket?
No way.
Yeah,
Oh, what doesn't
It's-
surprise me
it's
now?
nothing. It's just
Oh.
like
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a prophylactic.
By the way,
of
people
any
are selling
form.
the Deadpool ones for like $200 now.
Yeah,
Really?
probably.
Yeah, this scalping it online.
You can just 3D print one though.
I don't even want one.
I know, like it's funny promotional stuff.
Yeah,
I'm glad they made it, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like want to have that.
like when I
Yeah.
saw.
there it is, pretty basic.
I can't put my dick in that.
Yes, you can. Come on,
I
Justin.
dare you. I dare you.
You know you can.
Like the Ghostbusters
Don't-
Smiler.
Don't put yourself
Slimer
down like that. You got to try.
One? The Slimer is a Slimer.
November
Ghostbuster?
15th. Yeah, Slimer.
That was like $50 at the theater to buy. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. $50.
A straw is 20.
But if it's plastic, I will pay for it.
Yeah, that's true. Actually. Shit.
Wait, what are we talking about? Never mind.
Slow Horses season 4 coming September.
What is that?
I don't have to check that out. He's mentioned it twice there, Rasper.
Slow horses.
Slow Horses.
Never heard of it.
Thriller? Yo, Gary Oldman, Jack Lowden.
How is it season 4 and I've never
Kristen
heard of
Scott
this?
Thomas.
Oh yes, okay.
Olivia Cook.
This is on Apple again.
Mr. Chung. It's
Let's see
Apple.
it. Let's see
Okay.
it. Make it bigger.
Bottom of the barrel. Stream horse.
I
Blah blah
didn't
blah
see
blah. A British spy television thriller.
that.
Based
Okay,
on
never mind. As soon as you said that, now I know what you mean.
Slow Horses series. Nick. So SLOUGH. That's a lot of seasons. It's the show with Gary Golden.
Thanks.
Sold. I'm sold.
What
Yeah.
else you got? Anything else?
There are there's a Brad Pitt, George Clooney movie coming out called Wolf.
Yeah.
They've already greenlit a sequel.
Did you? I just heard something about Brad Pitt. He's got this rare condition where he has a hard time recognizing some people.
Oh, face blindness.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I've
that's a
never heard of
thing.
that.
Yeah, it's a rare condition. It's not as severe. He's got it on the lower spectrum.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't recognize people's faces.
Huh.
For certain people, yeah. That's crazy.
Anyway, so I don't know
I'm
if
gonna have to say
Wolf
that
is
to
going to
my
be good
wife.
or not, but they've already greenlit a sequel for it. So we'll have
Well,
to
that's
see.
pretty ballsy.
Yeah. So what if it's
I did like the
crap?
trailer quite a bit.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Looks good.
It's a buddy cop kind of thing, right?
They're
They're rivals. I
They're
know.
rivals.
Rival
But it's-
assassins or
But they have
whatever.
that buddy cop vibe, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I can do better than you can, right?
Yeah.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Exactly. So what we were talking about for August 27th, Only Murders in the Building. I really hope this is season 4 of Only Murders in the Building, and Justin and I both like the first
I'll get my wife to watch it.
3
and let me know.
seasons. I really hope this is it, though.
She loves
Yeah.
shows like this.
It's just there's some comedy in it. There's it's obviously it's a murder mystery. It's
Yeah.
just kind of neat. What I think is actually going to happen. So remember, Justin. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it. Season 3 revolved around a Broadway play.
Yep.
You want to spoil it? Are you saying you're spoiling it?
No,
right
I'm saying sorry. I'm not going to completely spoil it. I'm just
Okay,
kind of saying what
okay.
the premises was. That in the 3rd season, it revolved around a Broadway play.
Yeah, that Martin Short was doing.
They did drop. This isn't actually a spoiler because they dropped a photo where they showed. I can't remember the actors, but everybody was dressed as the main characters. Meaning, like maybe they're making a Broadway play about themselves.
Yeah. Little meta.
So, like Zach Galifianakis was dressed as like Martin Short. Eugene Levy was dressed as Steve Martin.
That's amazing.
And then I can't remember who was dressed as Selena Gomez. Somebody else. But anyways, yeah.
Zach NFL.
Zach Galifianakis.
But yeah, I think it's a great show. I
Yeah.
really. But again, this is where it's one of those shows that it's time to stop because it's just
It's
It's
good.
ran its
and
course.
just- yeah, leave
right?
it on a high note.
yeah, exactly. Like
I hate when it happens like that. I just don't like it.
when they
Like, I hate when they extend something that it shouldn't be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
just put it to bed. It's good. You've done a
Same
great job.
with Stranger Things, which they already know. Like this is it.
Yeah.
Season 5 is done because season 4 was a banger. So like,
Yeah.
this probably I don't know if season 5 will be as good, but either way, just end it after this. Because what else? Like, how much can happen to this small town in Indiana? That nobody else. Hello, government, army.
Yeah.
Hello, anybody?
You know what? Yeah, that's how they end it. They just are like, fuck it, drop the nukes.
Yeah, blow up the town. Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of endings, House of Dragons just ended on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
good?
It was great. And they actually hinted. So one of the characters in the show, and
The
it's not giving away anything. She can see the future.
Mm.
She gets visions. She actually just talks through her visions all the time. She's like wired, right? So she's really odd and everything. In one of her visions, you can see the Game of Thrones Khaleesi.
Oh,
like a silhouette of her
Oh,
with
wow.
the 3 dragons.
Huh.
oh, cool.
Yeah, like 'cause she can see the future. She can see the White Walkers and everything, right?
Mhm.
So it's really cool that it had a little Easter egg there of the future of Game of Thrones. But the show itself is amazing. It is so good. I love the characters in there. Oh, it's awesome.
Speaking of great fantasy shows, when's the 2nd season of Rings of Power coming out, Elvin?
August, unfortunately.
End of August, right?
I cannot wait to absolutely destroy it.
Are we gonna watch that?
We can.
We
We can.
No, because I think in the fall we're going to be watching a couple good shows.
I can give you guys updates.
That's true.
I can drop you
Yeah.
some.
I watched
nuggets.
the first season. I didn't really care for it. but
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was like, this is fun. Whatever.
yeah.
I didn't take it seriously, which I
Yes.
think.
well. If you don't take it seriously, then what does it matter? right?
Yeah, I didn't take it
Yeah.
seriously, and I was like, yeah, it's fun. Whatever.
As a fan,
Yeah,
like,
I
you
can
know,
understand why you'd be.
I was
Pissed.
just like,
But then that's the same thing with what we were talking about Marvel and stuff. Like
yeah.
they didn't get the licenses, so then the place was or the show was subpar.
Well,
Yeah.
the fact that these guys, like, they paid millions. Bezos paid through their nose for the licensing,
Yeah, and couldn't get
and he still didn't get the right ones.
no.
To the point where some of the characters they can't even say their names.
Yeah.
They have to
Lego
say.
Loaves.
They have to say guy with wizard hat.
Hey, super bad guy that
Yeah.
turns into Skull Man.
You are spiky guy.
Spike Man.
So I mean,
Yeah,
whose
that's
fault is that?
pathetic.
Right? It's their
Yeah.
fault.
I
for
mean,
not
that's
doing
probably
homework.
Bezos or whoever. That was probably
Well, the
some,
three goons or the three idiots that are running it are former workers of J.J. Abrams, which tells you right there everything.
Yeah,
These
but
are they're his rejects.
yeah.
So
It was
that's pretty bad.
it was probably just like some executive guy was just like, hey, can you intern who is 15 years old and I pay in sandwiches? Can you go to this production company and get the rights to Lord of the Rings? And he's like, sure, boss. Comes back and he's like, there you go.
Is that the
And
guy
he's just
from
like,
Simpsons?
what the
The
shit?
kid?
I can't.
Is that the
I
kid
can't
from
say
Simpsons?
Gandalf. And he's like, I don't know.
I dropped the taco in the air fryer.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
It's
I mean,
funny you say sandwiches because Kate Blanchett came. Is it Blanchett? Yeah.
Yes.
She was the elf queen in Lord of the Rings in the original movies.
Yeah.
She said that she was basically paid in sandwiches.
Were they good
That's-
sandwiches?
I don't know. She's like, she laughed and she's like, I barely got paid anything. It was like sandwiches, pretty much. That's what I got paid to show up in that show.
I remember seeing. I don't know. I remember seeing the salaries of a lot of like even like
Yeah.
Elijah Wood and
It was bad.
yeah.
Like that studio just took,
Considering how big those movies
oh,
are.
Yeah.
oh.
They
Even
didn't
to
get
this
like
day, they're making royalty from it.
Well,
Like,
that's
Well,
why
I
you
was
see
gonna
these
say-
actors at Comic Cons making their money there,
Yeah.
yeah,
signing things.
yeah,
right?
yeah. Viggo Mortensen. Oh man,
Hey, did you know he broke his foot on that scene where he kicked a helmet?
did he?
Wait, did you not actually know that?
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember it. Maybe they mentioned it.
Okay, sorry, it's a meme at this point because
Oh.
everyone. Yeah, I know. Wow, I've never seen somebody destroy a joke faster than you, Elvin. Christ,
I am the destroyer of jokes.
you heard it. He said it.
Yes, I am.
Clip it.
It's your
Yes,
superpower.
clip it.
It's your superpower.
Yes, it's my
Get you a-
strength.
We need to make you a cape.
Yeah.
He's like, I already know this.
Destroyer of good times.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Lord of the Rings, I think, is going to be ass, but it'll be good times, ass.
But the
So,
funny thing is, like,
I'll
when they,
laugh all the way through.
when they bring out those, because they're making new movies, that those probably will be great. Like The Hunt for Gollum.
It's so funny that HBO's like, hold our beer.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
gonna go make another one and
Yeah.
kill you in the process.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up. But,
Like,
yeah.
can you imagine Amazon Bezos sitting there going, "What?"
Bezos doesn't give a shit. He's like on his.
Well, I think it's a
17th
pride
super
thing with
yacht.
Bezos because he's the one that seeked it out. He wanted.
Oh,
his,
did he?
He said and I quote, he's like, "I want my Game of Thrones."
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So he went and opened the wall and said, "Whatever it takes, let's get it done." So then he got rid of so there's two people from Tolkien's estate that came on as advisors.
Right.
One of them, one
And
of them,
they're just like,
hold
oh,
on, hold on.
God.
No, one of them is actually a really good, knows his stuff.
Yeah.
And Bezos, as soon as he got his license using those two, fired both of them. Yeah. You
Okay.
fired the people that
He
got you the
fired
license.
the lore masters.
You fired the people that got you the license, and you fired the people that know more than anybody else how to go about developing the lore.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So after that, he fired him and he hired J.J. Abrams rejects, and they came in and absolutely massacred the show.
Yeah.
Massacred to it. And the funny thing is, they sat prior to, one of the conventions. They said that we're going to be true to Tolkien's
Original Vision or whatever.
Vision and everything, which is North European based story.
Yeah.
And they did quite the opposite. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty bad. They're trying really hard though. They're putting a lot of money into this season, from what I heard.
Yeah.
Second time's a charm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's all I got, man.
Well, it was a good show, man. We talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about Marvel.
Yep.
Talked about DC.
Talk about Willow.
Donkey
Willow.
dongs.
Donkey
yeah.
dongs.
Oh, yeah. We talked about a lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff. That's what you get when you come and watch our show, Popcorn Chicken, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time.
And now we're doing conclusion.
Outro.
Outro.
Hit the YouTube buttons. Hit the like.
Yes.
Tell your grandma you love her and piss off.
Make sure to like. If you're new here, subscribe. We welcome everybody to come in here and give our thoughts, hang out with us. Appreciate all of you guys. We also have our Monday show at 8 p.m. Pacific time. It is more of a collector show. So if you like collecting, things like that, come hang out with me and my partner D.
We got new shows coming this fall.
Yes, new shows. Possibly
Wednesday, Tuesday,
possibly new segments. We are working behind the scenes on some stuff. It's going to be awesome.
Sundays at 3 a.m. No, just kidding.
Don't say that. 3 a.m.
Monday when I wake up.
Yes.
We're going to be right in Justin's face. With the
Yeah.
camera.
Tuesday nights, Justin, games?
I don't know.
Well,
What are you playing next?
I'm playing Fallout London, which
Yes.
is a mod for Fallout 4 that was supposed to come out a year ago, but then with the Fallout TV show, Bethesda, the company that makes Fallout, they put out a big quality of life update for Fallout 4 because they're like, oh, all these people love the show, they probably want to play the game, so we're going to make it work on modern systems, which completely broke the mod. And so the creators of it, it's a small dev team, and it's out for free. And they were just like, shit. So they had to delay the game for a year. And anyway, it's a bitch to get installed. It crashes all the time, but the voice acting is phenomenal. The game is a lot of fun, and it doesn't seem like a mod. It seems like a full.
And he'll play it for 7 hours.
Yeah.
I played it for 8.5
There you
or
go.
so.
But are you done it? Or are you
No,
continuing?
God, no.
Okay, so you're going to play it again.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So come join him.
But watch the first one. Watch the first
Yeah,
8
yeah.
hours.
All of
Because
it.
if you don't watch the first 8 hours, you'll be lost
Yeah.
for the second part.
It's
Yes, it won't make
Millennium
sense to you.
Falcon short.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Eat some